morning, hockey fans. We're live here in Kamloops. There's 5 of you on this morning. Congratulations for getting up early. Hope you got the Baileys and coffee going. I'm not. I do have Baileys back at the hotel, a single shot. I forgot to put it in my coffee this morning, but that's okay. We're here. Semi-final matchup at the KIBIHT tournament between the Kelowna Rockets and the Spokane Junior Chiefs. We already got an eager fan this morning dropping a comment in. Kim Fogarty, good morning sports fans, let's take care of business Rockets. I agree, Kim. Hopefully they have a really good game this morning and we stick around for a 1 o'clock game. Finals are at 1 o'clock at the Valley View Arena. So if we're playing, it's going to be shitty viewing through the netting, but we will be there. Lots of potential picks for fan of the game here today. I know Jeff McCoggan is super excited here to find his fan of the game for today. He's right there. He's going for a walk to check it out. So stay tuned for that at the first intermission. There's Ian this morning. How's it going, everyone? I'm wide awake. Got my coffee right here. We're good to go. We got Dan Fogarty on the camera. So we're good to go. So enjoy the broadcast, everyone. Let's go ahead and watch our Meet the Team video. Actually, hold on before we do that. From Karen Murray 7048. Good morning, go Rockets.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Gavin Simser, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Carrion, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Max Riddell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing.
Matthew Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Chase Coverly, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendre, number 19, defense.
Jacob Conings, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Goulboulon, number 20, defense.
Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Wilson Poitras, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCarty, goalie, 31.
All right, so let's take a look at the starting lineup today. Starting in goal is Walton Poitras. Got those really nice looking red pads on. Lineup is still the same as yesterday after that success. McAllister, Meekins, Riddell, Simister, Day, Mooring, Douglas, Nugent, Scott, and Hoodless and Hughes. On defense, Pendre and Coverly, Fogarty and Smith, Konings and Lalonde. Once again, Lucas Terrian, son of two-time missing tournaments Terry Terrian, is in Mexico enjoying foam parties, I see. So have a great time there, Lucas. And put your phone down. I saw the video that your dad posted, and everybody else is having fun in the games room, and you're just on your phone. Unless you were watching the game, that would be okay, but if you're just playing games on your phone, you're in Mexico, Lucas. Get out there and enjoy the pool, enjoy the sun, because it's cold back here. All right, see some more comments. No problem, Kim. That's what we're here for. Monique Forden also says, good morning, go Rockets, go. Well, thanks, Monique. Also want to send a special good morning to my daughter, Jordy Soros. I hope you're having a great day. And to my wife, of course. We got 35 seconds left in warm-up here, and we'll be getting on to some Rockets hockey. An update from the parent party the other night. Dan Fogarty's back is perfectly fine now. It was actually just needed a good stretch when he was dancing on the Christmas tree and on the couch. Kyle Douglas saw the video. If you need to see it, he can send you in the right direction. All right, that concludes the warm-up, folks. I think it just auto turns on. The heat was nice and hot in here. Now it's decided to shut off, and now it's getting cold. I don't know if there's a switch or if it just magically turns on, but it'd be nice to get some heat back up in this place. Could be some young folks on here, so I'm going to try not to swear today. But that's debatable. Once again, YouTube, we don't own the rights to any music being played at the arena, but the people who are in charge of the music here may or may not own the rights to the music or the license agreement, so please contact Kamloops Memorial Arena, and they will verify the rights for you, a YouTube algorithm. All right, both teams ready to go here, done at the same time. Never happens, but today it does. Starting in goal for Spokane is number 84, Landry Ouimet. And once again, Walton Poitras, number 1 for the Rockets. Rockets win the draw. Day wins it to Konings. Konings looking for Lalonde. Lalonde gets bumped. Mooring takes the puck, crosses the line, gets it to Simister. Simister walks in. Backhand, scores! 1-0. Way to open the game. Davin Simister on a partial break. Teaks out the D and the goalie. 1-0 Kelowna on a nice little pass from Mooring. Great start to the game here for Kelowna. 1 shot, 1 goal. Rockets on the draw again. Day pushes it forward. Moss picks it up. Simister on the forecheck. Bumps his player, comes up with the puck. Simister back to the line to Lalonde. Lalonde takes a shot over the net. Koning steps in, keeps it in. Simister looking for Day. Day shot, rebound. Simister, Day, and saved by Ouimet. Whistle goes. Lots of action in the Spokane zone. Comment from Karen Murray here. Way to go, Davin. Meekin's on the draw. Macklin gets it up to Vanderpool, looks like. Vanderpool gets it to Petlovani. Petlovani shoots it wide. I actually talked to Petlovani last night at the Central Zone game, and he wanted me to tell everyone that he is 6'3". So he may look like he's tiny, but apparently he is 6'3". Riddell over to McAllister, shot saved by Ouimet. Puck goes behind the Spokane net. Macklin goes cross ice for Vanderpool, misses him. Marchand just let it go. Coverly goes back for it in his own zone. Looks for Scott on the stretch pass. Hops off his stick right to Ouimet. He plays it. Puck's in the corner. Presley goes far side right to Damker. Damker goes up looking for Farnworth. Farnworth, he gets bumped by Scott. Douglas in a battle. Brown over to Wise. Wise has it stolen by Douglas. Douglas shoots, saved by Ouimet. Presley picks it up. Scott presses him. Presley has it again. Goes to his D partner. Wise. Puck goes out. Right to Hyatt. Hyatt takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Rebound was sitting there and cleared. Brown goes over to the D-man, Wise. Wise can't handle it. Wise takes a shot, saved by Poitras. He covers up. Whistle goes. Carberly didn't like Hyatt in the crease. Gives him a little shove. Face-off will be in the Rocket zone to the right of Poitras. Another comment, Kim Cordy, great job Davin, getting him on the board, 1-0, starting the game. Day out there with Hughes and Hoodless. Hughes gets hit. Puck in front of us here, Moss dumps it in. Lalonde rims it around. Hughes is there, lets it go. Goes right back to Razakowski. Damker takes a shot. Goes to the corner. Picked up by Hoodless. Damker keeps it, or Vanderpool keeps it in. Puck comes out, Day goes wide. Puck's in the corner. Hoodless picks it up. Over to Hughes. Hughes comes out, takes a shot, backhand. Ouimet holds the post. Hoodless poked at it after the whistle, gets shoved by 3 Spokane Chiefs. They didn't like that, nor should they. Face-off will be to the left of Ouimet. Meakin, Simister, Mooring, Smith, and Fogarty. Puck goes back. Mooring takes a shot, saved by Ouimet. Damker picks it up. He gets bumped. Fogarty keeps it in. Razakowski gets bumped by Simister. Simister steals. Simister looking for Meekins. Hits a skate, goes to the corner. Puck on the near boards here. Simister steals. Simister again. Puts it back to the point. Fogarty takes the shot. Simister stops it. Rebound. Meekins tries to get it out front. Sitting there. Goes back to the point. Fogarty takes the shot. Wide of the net. Rebound to Simister skate. Meekins takes a shot. Goes wide. Razakowski gets bumped by Simister. Smith gets a high hit. Simister takes the net. Meekins just missed. Mooring picks it up. Bumps his player Damker. Fogarty's there. Fogarty just dumps it deep. Rockets go for a change. Rude. Gavin had a bran muffin and banana this morning, so he's fired up so I wouldn't get him any Tim Hortons. So that's probably why he's really aggressive today, which is good to see. That's right, he's hungry. I told him if he doesn't play good, he has to walk home back to Kelowna. But so far, so good. Looks like he can ride in the front seat. Puck comes out to McAllister. McAllister goes far side looking for Riddell. Macklin just clears it. Cubberly picks it up. Cubberly dumps it in. Macklin behind his net. Picks it up. Pressured by McAllister. Puck gets picked off by Riddell, but Brown steals. Cubberly gets it, just dumps it deep. Well, it didn't go deep, he got it in though. Goes back to Cubberly. Cubberly goes to Riddell, he missed it. Goes all the way back to Macklin. Macklin takes a look, goes to Brown. Off his stick. Back to the Rocket zone, Cubberly picks it up. Looking for Riddell. And icing with 14:43 gone, or remaining, first period. Shots 10-3 already for the Rockets. Face-off won by Spokane. Puck cleared to the line. Douglas leaves it for Scott. Fogarty or Koning skates onto it. Puck goes back. Pyatt tries to clear. Scott runs into his man, Petlovani. The 6'3" Petlovani. Brown gets it over to Pyatt. Pyatt gets it to Macklin. Lalonde just clears it. No icing. Day pressuring Pyatt. Pyatt reverses. Brown just steps down. Scott looks to angle him. He does. Douglas is there. He gets hit by Macklin. Pyatt picks up the puck. Day pressures. Pyatt up the boards. Konings tried to make a play. Stolen by Brown. Brown takes a shot wide of the net. Pyatt turns it over. Konings goes around Farnworth. Konings feeling it, takes a shot just wide of the net. Day picks it up. He gets bumped. Brown just fires it in, goes for a change. Poitras leaves it for Smith. Smith bumps it to the corner to Hoodless. Hyatt battling Hoodless. Hoodless gets it back to the point. Presley dumps it back in. Hyatt behind the net. Hughes steps down, throws it back to the point. Wise takes a shot off the post. Hyatt. Nugent's in there, battling. Farnworth falls down. Puck comes out to Vanderpool. Shot, save, rebound, goes in. Miles Farnsworth on the rebound. 1-1, 12:46 remaining, first period. Shots 10-5. Pressure by Spokane. This is a small rink, so there's no room to hide. Damker tries to dump it in, goes down to Sinister now. Cubberly dumps it in. Presley picks it up for Spokane. Sinister picks him off on the boards. Puck goes deep now. Wise tries to clear to Rude. Mooring keeps it in. Brown rims it around. Goes out to the neutral zone. Sinister covers for Pendre. He goes back to Mooring, 2-on-1. Meekins, just had the puck knocked off his stick. Meekins again. Takes a shot, it's deflected into the corner. Sinister takes a look. Nobody's on him. Walks out, takes a shot. Saved by Ouimet. Rude. He gets bumped. Puck cleared far side. Weird bounce to Brown. Brown takes a shot right into the glove of Poitras. 11:23 remaining, shots 11-6. Scores 1-1. Semi-final game. Scramble draw. Dave puts it to the boards. McAllister. He gets stripped up by Marchand. Distant relative of Brad Marchand. Well, maybe not. Saved by Poitras. Face-off will be to his left. Macklin goes back. Oh, weird bounce. Breakaway from McAllister. Saved by Ouimet. Almost found the far side there. Great little move, but he got his pad out last minute. Lively boards here in Kamloops. These old barns like to put concrete down there, so there's some good puck movement when you make the right weight on it. Fogarty tries to shot, blocked. Nugent gets it deep. Pyatt gets bumped by Douglas. Thrown out front, Nugent. Scott gets hit in the head, no call. Picked up Marchand. Gets pushed wide by Fogarty. Marchand still has the puck. Now it's stolen by Nugent. Nugent tries to clear, hits a player. Scott has to go back into his own zone, goes back to Fogarty. Fogarty up to Douglas. Douglas lost control, puck's dumped in and out of play as it has these low glass here. And there's a netting right behind it. It hits the netting, so we will have a face-off in the neutral zone on the Spokane side. Face-off won by Meekins. Back to Konings. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde looking for Hughes. Hughes comes across the line. Hughes goes wide. Hughes in the corner. Bumped by Pyatt. Brown knocks it around. Macklin goes for it. Pressured by Hoodless. Macklin still has it. Throws a far side to Brown, 2-on-1. Brown goes back door. Lalonde broke that up. Farnworth throws it out, goes right to Hoodless. Hoodless cross ice looking for Hughes. Nice bounce. Hughes has Hoodless. Shot by Hughes, rebound. Hoodless throws it on net again. Another kick save by Ouimet. Puck cleared to the line. Cubberly goes down low to Hughes. Hughes couldn't get it out front to the wide open Blake Hoodless. Puck back in the neutral zone, back to the Rocket zone. Pendre. Puck in the Spokane zone. Presley tries to clear. It's kept in by the Rockets. Mooring to Sinister. Puck deflected by Ouimet. Puck's down low. Vanderpool. 2-on-1. Vanderpool shot off the post. Puck cleared out. Presley. Far side to Wise. Wise looks for Damker. Missed the pass and icing with 9:03 left first period. 1-1 game. Hey, Jeff. Off to the left of Ouimet. Spokane in possession, Damker. Puck goes to Fogarty. Looking for Simister, just missed him. Puck comes out, Fogarty. Puck's rimmed around. Mooring. Can't get it past Razakowski. Razakowski steps in. Fogarty. Reverses. Over to Mooring. Damker keeps it in. Shot wide. Vanderpool. Simister just backhands it down the ice. Right to Ouimet, but Ouimet leaves it. Ref waved it off because he looked like he was going to play it. Damker goes far side, hits Wise. Or Rude, I should say. No icing. Rude gets there first, pressured by Smith. Rude again, still has it. He gets bumped. Nugent's bumping him. Puck throw it out front. Just past him. Macklin couldn't keep it in. Macklin. Fans on the pass. Stolen. McAllister. Couldn't get around Pyatt. Puck cleared out. Rude skates onto it. Rude gets bumped by Konings. Konings takes the puck. Marchand has it. Nugent's in the play. So is Rude. Riddell looking for McAllister. Puck cleared out. Pyatt picks it up. Far side to Macklin. Macklin looks up the middle for Marchand. Marchand deflects it. Puck goes down. Lalonde picks it up. Lalonde fumbles it. Again, he fumbles. Goes right to Macklin. Couldn't make a pass. Stolen. Meekins has it. Meekins goes around Macklin. That was Marchand out front. Meekins in the corner. Pyatt seals. Meekins is there. Brown picks it up. Cross ice pass to Marchand. Puck deflects down the ice. And too far, and it is icing. 6:53 remaining first period. 1-1 game. Special shout out to Andrew Hoodless if you're watching today. Presley goes around, and Buddy Smith, we miss you, buddy. Puck gets dumped down. Icing. 6:40 remaining first period. Face off to the left of Ouimet. Meekins, Douglas, Scott. Shot by Scott, saved by Ouimet. Looks like we're going to be going to a BC Sportswear power play here. Just want confirmation. I was putting on my Apple Watch, so I really missed that, what actually happened here, but it is a trip. which means we're going to BC Sportswear Power Play. The Power Play hit yesterday, so we go down to BC Sportswear on Monday, which is tomorrow. I'm losing track of days here. You're going to go in there, say, go U15 Tier 2 Rockets, and you'll get one of those limited edition keychains. But if you need some teamwear, corporate wear, hats, hoodies, toques, he does stickers too. Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Pendre today. Day takes a shot, saved by Oimet. 12 seconds gone in the penalty. Face off to the left of Oimet. Day wins it. Goes back to Pendre. Pendre takes a look. Walks the line. Gets it to Day. Day takes a shot. Saved by Oimet. Face off again. Day lines up against Brown. Day wins it to Mooring. Back to Pendre. Pendre fumbles the puck on the blue line. Rockets got to regroup. Pendre back to his own zone, pressured by Moss. Or Rude, I should say. Rude's on him. Puck goes to Cubberly. Cubberly tries to use the ref as a pick, but Brown wants none of it. Day pokes it. Rude steals. Puck gets thrown deep. Puck picked up by Cubberly. Cubberly stops, regroups. Day has a look. Far side to Simister, just missed. Puck gets deflected out of the zone. Smith goes back for it. Fogarty, far side to Smith. Smith looking for Mooring. Mooring has it. Mooring goes wide, fires a shot, wide of the net. Smith keeps it in. Pressured by Macklin. McAllister keeps it into the line. McAllister walks around Rude. Puck goes to Day. Day down to Riddell. Riddell couldn't handle it. Puck goes to Presley, and he fires it down the ice. Got a puck race now between Vanderpool and Smith. Vanderpool gets there first. Smith forces him wide. Vanderpool looking for Damker. Fogarty pressures him. 3 seconds left in the penalty. Puck comes out. McAllister gets it over to Riddell. Riddell looking for Meekins. Meekins shot off the mask of Oimet. Wise gets it to Damker. Vanderpool has it stolen. McAllister. It's always dangerous. Nicholas McAllister takes a shot. Saved by Oimet. Over the net, behind the net. Wise picks it up. Goes to Presley. Presley to Wise. Presley again. Puck cleared far side. Deflected by Damker down the ice. And icing with 3:50 left. Looks like Damker doesn't know how to read, doesn't know what a stop sign means, but might have different rules in Spokane. Face off to the left of Oimet. Nugent wins a draw to Konings. Deflects off of Nugent. Konings fans in the shot. Covered up by Oimet. 3:42 remaining first period shots. 20-7 for Kelowna. Last time we played these guys, these goalies are really good. Karen Murray comments, come on Rockets, let's score a goal. Puck cleared out. That was Marchand, he got bumped by Konings. Lalonde looking for Nugent. Weird bounce off the boards, Brown keeps it in. Lalonde picks it up, rims it around. Hoodless, couldn't handle it, weird bounce. Petlovani, the 6'3" Petlovani, gets it to Marchand. Marchand gets bumped by Hughes, puck poked out by Nugent. Brown banks it off the boards. The lawn's there, he just dumps it in with these narrow neutral zones. Hoodless doesn't realize that he's offside. Puck carried out by Moss. Moss goes wide. Moss takes a shot, saved by Poitras and covered up. It's actually 1-1. Jeff has the score wrong. Face off in the Rocket zone. Day wins the draw right to Pendray. Pendray to Scott. Puck kept in the zone by Day. Day has it, takes a look. He gets bumped in the corner. Vanderpool has it. Douglas tries to check him. He falls. Vanderpool still has the puck. Scott swings at it. Farnworth back to Vanderpool. Vanderpool crosses the line. Takes the shot high over the net. Goes to Macklin, who went for a big hit. 2-on-1 now. Douglas with Day. Douglas shot, rebound. Thrown out front. Ouimet covers up. Or is it in? I don't know. I thought he covered it. Refs are talking about it. We'll know real quick here if Hoodless put it in. Rocket celebrating like it's a goal. I don't know. We'll find out. No goal. I didn't think it was going to be a goal, so it makes perfect sense. Wasn't it? He had it covered. Face off to the left of Ouimet. Day gets it to Scott. Scott. Bumped by Wise. Puck's loose. Vanderpool picks it up. Intercepted by Day, but cleared by Farnworth. Pendray. Back in his own zone, pressured by Hyatt. Pendray off the boards looking for Scott. He can't handle it. Wise gets it. He throws it up. Intercepted by Scott. Scott dumps it in. Rockets tag up. Wise behind the net. To the corner. Presley to Wise. Back to Presley. Presley to Wise. Out to Moss, or Farnworth. Fogarty. Far side. Hyatt. Stolen by Smith. Smith gets hit. There's going to be a charge here. Puck in the corner. Fogarty to Smith. Smith to Simister. Simister stops. Puck gets deflected out. Simister still has it. Gets it to Fogarty. Fogarty tried to make a stretch pass, but fanned on it. Touched by Farnworth. Two minutes for charging for Vanderpool, which means we're going back to a BC Sportswear power play. If you need some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, toques, he does stickers too. Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Face off to the right of Ouimet. Meekins wins the draw. Mooring couldn't handle it. Puck is cleared down. Poitras forced to play it. Poitras to Smith. Smith carries it up. Gets it to Simister. Simister to Meekins. Meekins to Mooring. Mooring. Back to Smith. Smith couldn't handle it. The blue line puck comes out. Smith to Fogarty. Fogarty tries to go far side. Puck gets deflected in. Moss goes back for it. Looks to clear. Puck kept in by Meekins. Stolen by, I believe that's Moss. Stolen by Simister now. Behind the net. Goes back to Konings. Konings. Couldn't keep it in. Puck gets deflected out. Fogarty plays it. 7 seconds left. Clears it off the boards. 3, 2, 1. And that will conclude the first period. So after one, shots are 24-8 for Kelowna. Tie game 1-1. And it's that special segment that everybody's looking forward to. It's Jeff McCoggan from BMO's fan of the game. So right now we'd like to celebrate Jeff's fan. Are you ready for it? Here we go. Michelle Hoodless celebrating the 1994 New York Rangers Stanley Cup victory at the rink. So way to go, Michelle. I'm glad that you're cheering for your favorite team, the New York Rangers, here today. You are a fan of the game. So once again, Jeff McCoggan will be walking around the arena looking for his favorite fan of the game. And you could be like Michelle Hoodless, wearing your New York Rangers jersey, cheering on your Rockets. So once again, thanks, Michelle. And we also want to thank our fan of the week from Ontario, Susan Bishop. Thanks for tuning in. I know Charlie appreciates all your comments in the chat section. He goes back and reads them after every game. So thanks again for tuning in. Next week, we will have a new fan of the week, so keep on the comments and you could be the fan of the week. With that being said, everyone, we will go to the ice clean and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes, actually 14 minutes and 15 seconds. All right, it looks like we're not gonna have a 15-minute break between ice cleans here. The refs came out early, so I hope everybody's back. McCoggan's getting his coffees, so I will be doing double duty here, running the stream, commentating, and running clock, which is always fun. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Platinum sponsors, 172 Concrete, Life Secure Security Services, BC Sound Exteriors, and BC Sportswear. Shout out to the gold sponsors, Chinook Fire, Fogues Audio, SOS Labor Leasing, and Levitt Machinery. Got a comment here for our fan of the game segment, yeah, Michelle. We do have a very special one coming up in the second intermission. There is another fan spotted by McCoggan that we will play in the second intermission. So Rockets still in the power play here to start the period. Face-off goes, puck cleared into the Rocket zone. Poitras plays the puck. Konings behind his net. Up to Day. Day can't handle it cleanly. Puck stolen. That's Brown. Brown just dumps it in. Poitras forced to play it. Gets it to Lalonde. Konings gets it to Day. Day to Konings. Konings kicks it over to Mooring. Mooring takes a shot and glove down, whistle goes. 19:25 remaining first period. We got 30 seconds left in the penalty. Day on the draw. Puck cleared and down the ice by Rude. Poitras to Lalonde. Lalonde to Day. Day looking for Mooring. Mooring mishandles the puck. Puck is cleared out. Lalonde over to Day. Day crosses the line. Back to Mooring. Mooring to Day. Day to Konings. Penalty is now over. Day down low to Simister. Puck is cleared out. Farnsworth tried to get it. Puck rolls down. Poitras forced to play it. Farnsworth steals. Puck out front. Shot. Save. Poitras scores on the rebound. 79. That's Samuel Vanderpool. 2-1 Spokane. Miscommunication there by the Rockets. Puck goes back in the Spokane zone. McAllister chases it. He gets bumped. Puck cleared, kept in by Coverley. Shot towards the net, blocked by Presley. Presley gets bumped in the corner. Deacons falls in him. Vanderpool picks it up. He gets bumped by McAllister. Wise reverses it. Coverley steps down. Farnworth clears. Pendray's there, knocks it off of Vanderpool. Riddell bumps him, puck's in the corner. Pendray looking for McAllister on the stretch, intercepted. Meekins is there, steals. Meekins enters the zone. It's bumped by Petlovani. Shot just wide of the net. Fogarty steps down, keeps it in. It goes deep. Presley has it in the corner. Throws it up to Petlovani. Puck comes out to Brown. Brown mishandles it. Fogarty's there. He loses the puck, goes to Moss. Too many players, which means we're going back to a BC Sportswear power play. So 96 going to the box for the bench minor. Face off, or puck's in the Spokane zone. It's cleared. Puck comes out. Lalonde. Fans on it, picked up by Marchand. Marchand takes a shot, saved by Poitras. We're gonna have a cross-checking penalty to Lalonde. So that's some 4-on-4 hockey. Face-off won by Spokane. Smith steals. Smith throws it over to Mooring. Mooring crosses the line, takes the shot, blocked by Razakowski. Pyatt gets it up to Moss. Now it's on to Brown. Brown takes a shot, saved by Poitras. .16:42 remaining. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Face-off won by Spokane. Pyatt from the line, shot deflects wide. Thanks, Mr. McCoggan. Mooring has the puck. He gets tripped up. Smith skates onto it, dumps it in. Mooring touches, and offside. You missed it, Jeff. There was a power play ended. Puck got shot down to our own zone. Miscommunication between the goalie and the defenseman. They recovered and scored. Simister has the puck. Takes a shot, gloved down by Omet.
Yeah, I got the clock now. Did you just throw that shot?
I didn't put the shot up, no. All right, good. Now I can focus on talking to you guys. And Jeff will be back on the clock. So Hoodless with Simister. Hoodless loses the draw, goes right to Presley. Presley to Damker. Rocket steal. Hoodless gets it deep. Presley goes to pick it up. High bank pass looking for Macklin. Macklin comes up with it. Macklin with some speed. Macklin goes wide, has to dump it in. He was angled by Pendre. Macklin still gets there first. He loses the puck now. Pendre off the boards. Presley steps down. Presley behind the net, looks out front. Tries to go back. Missed by Moss. Or Rude, I should say. Omet forced to play it. Puck deflects off the backboards onto the back of the net. Simister's there. Tries to go up front, couldn't jam it in, or Hoodless, I should say. Rude has the puck. We got 15 seconds left in the penalty to Lalonde. Simister just ices it. It's a brief Fogues audio penalty kill. You got an event coming up. Go see Dan. He's got sound equipment, staging equipment, and lighting. And power play is now over. Lalonde out of the box. Puck dumped into the Spokane zone. Played by Omet. Picked up by Hyatt. Hyatt clears. Koning's in the neutral zone. Gets it to Meekins. Meekins just fires it down towards the net. Just past Wise, and icing is the call. Got a message from Karen Murray. She says, "Let's go Rockets." Meekins wins the draw. Gets cleared to Macklin. He kicks it. Goes right to Riddell. Riddell gets it by him, but he couldn't take the puck with him. Fogarty in his own zone. Around the net. Up to McAllister. McAllister looking for Riddell. Riddell looks to go around Macklin. He can't get around Macklin. Meekins swings down, picks up the puck. Meekins has a look. Drops it deep. Riddell turns it over. Picked up by Vanderpool. Vanderpool gets out to the neutral zone. Fogarty dumps it in. Rockets tag up. Macklin Throws it up the middle. McAllister steals. Couldn't get a shot off. Farnworth gets it over to Pyatt. Pyatt gets bumped by Fogarty. Throws it towards the net. Poitras pokes it to the corner. Puck cleared up. Meekins to Riddell. Riddell walks in, takes a shot. Blocker saved by Ouimet. Puck's behind the line there. Pyatt tries to clear. Fogarty takes a shot, partially blocked. Still makes it towards the net. Riddell chops at it, just goes over the net. Picked up by Macklin. He just fires it down the ice, wanted to relieve pressure, and icing is the call here. 13:20 remaining. Once again, this is a semifinal game. Winner plays out one, loser goes home. Rockets win the draw. Long shot deflects off a Day. Marchand carries it up. Goes around Konings. Marchand still has it behind the net. Hughes drops down to help out. Razakowski can't keep it in. Puck's cleared. Marchand forced to go back. Hoodless on the forecheck. Puck over to Moss. Puck at the line. Konings keeps it in. Hughes to Day. Day can't get around Moss. Puck is deep now. Marchand goes to pick it up. Hoodless is there. Puck to the line. Lalonde steps in, has the puck. Goes wide. Bank pass. Day is there. Bumped by Moss. Brown cut off by Hoodless. Hoodless looks out front. Just missed Hughes. Goes right to Petlovani, the 6'3" guy. He throws it to the front of the net. Goes right to Konings. Over to Hoodless. Hoodless, he gets bumped by Brown. Hoodless to Konings. Konings tries to clear, intercepted by Brown. Now Konings, the lawn, back to Konings. Konings gets it to Day. Day walks in, he gets the puck knocked off his stick. Puck comes out. Picked up by Pendray. Pendray over to Scott. Scott crosses the line, gets tripped up, gets it over to, tried to get it to Douglas, and we got a penalty coming up here to Moss. Machines are going back to a BC Sportswear power play. If you need some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, toques, he does stickers too. Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Your one-stop shop for corporate and team wear. I know you're watching, Kyle. Miss you, buddy. Hope you have a good time in Mexico, leaving tomorrow. Pendray tries to get it to Cubberley. Rude gets it and clears. Pendray back to Cubberley. Cubberley to Meekins. Meekins missed it. Douglas goes back. Back to Cubberley. Cubberley sets up behind his net to Hoodless, or Pendray, looking for Meekins. Wise is there. Rude tries to get the puck around. Puck cleared out. Douglas looks to skate onto it, so does Scott. Scott gets there. Scott bumped by Wise, taken down. We got another penalty coming out there. So it's going to be a tripping call, or body boarding. I don't know why it's a boarding, looked more like a trip. But in any event, Rockets going to a 5-on-3. Rude. I was told he is not related to Rick Rude, the late great WWE star. Mooring. Referee's in the way. Mooring gets it back to Day. Day couldn't handle it. Neither could the defender from Spokane, Pyatt. So Mooring gets it to Lalonde. Lalonde was looking for Day. Day has it. Day walks in, makes a move just wide. Sinister gets it back to Lalonde. Lalonde to Mooring, goes far side to Fogarty. Fogarty couldn't get a shot off. Over to Lalonde. Lalonde to Day. Day puts it towards the net, it goes wide. Fogarty leaves it for Simister. Simister to Lalonde. Lalonde takes a shot. Rebound to the corner. Simister's on it. Simister to Fogarty. Fogarty to Mooring. Mooring to Fogarty, puck deflected, puck goes to the court, half boards. Day's there, 10 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Day to Fogarty. Fogarty looking for Day on the backdoor seam pass. First penalty is over. Day cuts to the middle, gets it to Fogarty. Looking for Simister, deflect deuce wide. Roll on. Pressured by Vanderpool, it's a 5-on-4 now. Mooring goes far side to Day. Day walks in, takes a shot off of Simister, puck sitting there. Rebound to Mooring, Mooring couldn't handle it. Damker picks it up. Damker goes for a skate, deflects it into the zone. Stood up by Fogarty, but it's going to be an interference call, not sure why, but Rockets just had a 5-on-3, gets its head contact, so guess it's hard to argue those ones. The video keeps freezing. That's the Wi-Fi signal. We'll have to change over soon to cellular data, but we can't do it now. So you're just gonna have to deal with the freezing. Whistle goes, the penalty box wasn't open, player couldn't get in. So they'll redo the draw. All right, 4-on-4 for 14 seconds. Puck cleared out. Hyatt dumps it in. Puck is cleared out. Penalty is over. Rockets back to a penalty kill. Poitras with the save. Puck is cleared out. Presley tries to clear, stolen by Meekins. Rude looks to clear. Puck's in the corner. Puck to the line. Presley to Brown. Brown far side to Hyatt. Puck to the front. Scores Vanderpool on the power play. 3-1. All right, we've switched signals here for you, so hopefully we can reconnect here. 3-1 for Spokane. Rockets take a shot, it goes wide. Should be no more freezing now, folks. We should have no more drop rates. Behind the net, Vanderpool throws it out front, Farnsworth. Goes up to Hyatt. Hyatt takes a shot blocked by Konings. Smith clears it around. Hughes to Nugent. Nugent looking for Hughes. Nugent keeps it in. Puck goes deep. Hyatt picks it up. Hyatt around looking for Moss. Day tried to steal, deflects it right to Brown. The 6'3" Petlavani deflects it in. Petlavani leaves it for Macklin. Puck cleared out. Macklin keeps it in. Puck cleared out. Fogarty gets it out. Puck in the zone. Puck kept in. Day takes a shot, deflected, back to Petlovani. Petlovani gets hit by Lalonde. Fogarty for Douglas. Douglas missed, goes back to Pyatt. Pyatt goes far side to Petlovani. Lalonde goes cross ice, goes right to Fogarty, gets it to Douglas, chips it in. Macklin picks it up. Macklin off the boards looking for Petlovani. Stolen. Pendre takes a shot, deflected. Puck wide. Day gets to Sinister. Sinister takes a look, gets to Pendre. Pendre takes a shot, saved by Ouimet. Scott takes a shot, another save by Ouimet. Pyatt loses it, turned over. Day out front, couldn't get a shot off. Petlovani clears it down the ice. No icing. Fogarty picks it up, has Sinister on the stretch. He gets it to him. Sinister 3-on-0 with Day. Today scores! Logan Day on a nice pass from Sinister on the 3-on-0. 3-2. Rockets right back in this game. That's how you're going to score in this, goalie. You have to move the puck, and they did. You're welcome, Kim. We did it just for you.
Might have missed that one.
I hope Dan didn't miss that one. Max will be really upset. Face off at center. Mooring gets it, dumps it in. Picked up there by Presley. Presley to Wise. Wise flip pass looking for Damker. Pendre was there. Mooring steps down. Rude has it. Carberly bumps Rude. Rude still has the puck. Rude looks out front. Couldn't get a pass to Vanderpool. Damker gets it, throws it to the front. Intercepted by Pendre. Rude's there battling him. Pendre takes down Rude. Rude holding Pendre. Picked up by Vanderpool. Vanderpool throws it out front. Macklin, or Rude takes a shot. He gets knocked down. Carberly clears. Mooring looks for Simister. Simister, break here. Simister goes wide. Stops. Takes a shot. Blocked by Presley. Puck goes to the corner. Wise picks it up. Throws it cross ice. Koning steps in, intercepts the pass. Regroups to Lalonde. Lalonde over to Konings. Puck cleared to Presley. Presley back to Konings. Konings takes it in, but Meekins was offside. So with 4:05 remaining, we will have a face-off in the neutral zone. Definitely was a great play. Excellent goal. It sure was. So I guess Dan got that one. He wasn't sure if he got it or not. So Max will be happy. I know Max had a good chat with me about his dad doing the camera work. Puck goes deep. Razakowski picks it up. Over to Moss. Moss to Hyatt. Hyatt over to Farnworth. Farnworth sends it to Vanderpool. Poitras with the save. That almost squeaked through. I was getting a little nervous. I was holding my breath. But Walt Dog came through with another big one. Those red pads saved the day. I love them. .343 to go. Rockets down by a goal. Shot by Razakowski, saved by Poitras. Picked up by Fogarty, looking for Hughes on the breakaway pass. Puck deflected by Razakowski. Hughes gets there. Razakowski takes it. Day cuts him off. Fogarty tries to pinch, missed. Smith stops the puck play from Brown, and so did Hoodless. Day plays opening up here. Day goes deep, throws it out front looking for Hughes. Puck back to Fogarty, shot, hits the mask of Ouimet. Rebound sitting there. Day can't find it, neither could Hughes. Ouimet finds it and covers it up. Rockets will with some pressure there. 34-15 are the shots. Nice save, Wally, it sure was. He kept us in that one. You don't want to go down 4-2. Konings, fans in the shot. Konings takes a shot, saved by Ouimet. Puck cleared by Farnworth. Down the ice, could be icing. And it is, as Hyatt couldn't get there. So face-off will be to the left of Ouimet. Meekins loses the draw, goes to Macklin. Macklin looks to clear. Puck comes out. Coverly fires it in. Picked up by Douglas. Douglas takes a shot, hits a helmet. Rebound. Knuckle puck by Scott. Puck out front. Shot saved by Ouimet. A fury of action by the Rockets trying to get the equalizer. Spokane wisely clears it. Icing with 2:31 remaining second period. The Rockets pouring on the heat here. They want it even going into the break. Vanderpool wins the draw to the corner. Rockets pressure. Vanderpool ends up with it. Clears it up. Petlovani gets bumped, tries to clear, he can't. Coverly shoots it, it goes wide. Scott dumps it deep. Presley. Stolen by Scott. Shot saved by Ouimet. Meekins. Puck won by Vanderpool. Douglas steals. Petlovani intercepts, goes for a seam breakaway pass. Marchand takes a shot and scores. 4-2 Spokane. The Rockets were taking chances. You can see that one coming. But that's all right. The good news is there's plenty of time left. Puck goes deep. Presley goes for it. Simister gives chase. Presley goes around. Knocked, picked up by Wise. Wise throws it up the middle. Right to Marchand. Gets it over to Petlovani. Lalonde. Gets it down. Razakowski goes back to pick it up and icing with 1:37 remaining. 4-2. The Chiefs there took advantage of our aggressive D. They've been trying to do that all game, and it finally connected for them. Face-off won by Lalonde, kept in by Razakowski. Rude. Nugent gets it to Simister. Simister fans on the pass to Mooring, but the puck finds its way out to Mooring, but chopped away by Spokane. Razakowski has it now. Turns it over right to Mooring, but he can't handle it cleanly. Damker picks it up. Konings. Now Brown. Brown with the little toe drag. Looks back, gets to the point. Razakowski goes around Mooring. Razakowski throws it to the front, deflects to Simister. Simister gives it to Mooring. Mooring goes wide, cuts to the middle, toe drag. Backhand, forehand, and saved by Ouimet with 52.9 seconds to go. Face off to the left of Ouimet. Riddell to Smith, back to Riddell. Riddell dances around, throws it out front, blocked. McAllister gets a shot, but it goes wide. Day battles Damker. Puck cleared back to the line. Fogarty steps down, bad decision. Damker, partial break. Shoots wide. Rude. Throws it back to the point. Macklin shoots it wide. Hyatt has the puck shot, or a shot deflected wide. Smith is there, looks to clear. Macklin shot blocked by Day, 8 seconds left. Damker pressures him. Puck deflects off the glass. And out. And that'll do it, folks. That concludes the second period. Shots 39-16 for the Rockets. Spokane has the edge, 4-2. But as promised, we have a special fan of the game for the second period. We'll pull it up here. I hope everybody's ready. And here it is. We got brothers. We got Uncle Paul and Steve Riddell, fans of the period, cheering in the crowd. So if you see him at the rink, give them a high five, get them a coffee. The Riddell brothers, fans of the period, cheering on the Rockets and their favorite team, the Calgary Flames. And once again, we have the fan of the week, Susan Bishop, tuning in from Ontario. I heard you're sick with the flu, Susan. I hope you're feeling better. Hopefully you have a hot toddy or whatever you need to get better and enjoy the rest of the game. Rockets are hoping to come back and hoping to make you guys proud. So once again, we'll go to the ice clean and we'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. All depends if this clock is accurate or not. So see you soon. All right, the ice is clean. Rockets coming on the ice. I'm not sure if they're going to have the mandatory break. Nope, these refs are definitely paid by the game, not the hour. They just want to get this done as quickly as possible. So we're not going to wait for the ice to freeze or dry or whatever you want to say. Rockets down by 2 heading into the third period here. Rockets send out the big line of Simister, Day, and Mooring. On D, Konings and Lalonde. Lalonde backhands it, picked off by Rude. Lalonde gets it to Day. Day regroups to his own line. Tries to go across ice to Mooring. Intercepted by Rude, then Day intercepts. Rude again, throws it up the middle. Goes through the feet of Lalonde. Lalonde, bank pass. Wise is there. Mooring bumps it to Simister. Simister walks in, throws it to Mooring. Shot scores! Charlie Mooring and a nice little pass from Simister. 4-3 Spokane. It's exactly what the Rockets needed to start this period. Dan Fogarty called it. We had this discussion minutes before the puck drop, and he said the Rockets were to come out and get a quick one. So props to Dan Fogarty for calling this one. What a nice little pass from Simister to Mooring. It's a 1-goal game again. Day back to Konings. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde to Mooring. Mooring gets tied up. Razakowski hits Mooring. Razakowski has the puck. This puck stolen. Mooring takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Simister scores! Gavin Simister on the rebound. 4-4. Less than a minute into the third period. Tie game. It's a brand new game. You gotta love it. Got a sweet pass, and now we got a tie game. Rockets are ready to go today. That's 4 points so far for this line. Timeout by Spokane, trying to weather the storm here. It's exactly what the Rockets needed. We believed in them. I hope you did too. I hope you're back watching the game and you're not getting Baileys and coffee and getting an Irish whiskey. There's no need for that. The game's on. Kim Fogarty's ringing her bells and chanting on her megaphone at home. The neighbors are getting pissed, but that's okay. You tell them you're watching your son play hockey, Kim, and you keep banging those bells. That song, Hell's Bells, is going to get changed to Kim's Bells. Angie Simister, 8514, into the chat. Wow, let's fucking go Rockets. I said I wasn't going to swear it, but I changed my mind. Simister down low, gets it to Day. Day looks out front, puck gets bumped to Lalonde. Shot blocked, Konings steps in. Puck goes to Day, shot over the net. Simister, rebound. Looks to get it out front. Day chops at it. Puck sitting there. Razakowski looks to clear. Farnsworth gets it and dumps it down. Actually, that was the 6'3" Petlovani that dumped it down. That's right, Kim's neighbors know she's watching. Face off to the right of Oymet. Meekins gets it to McAllister. McAllister couldn't handle it cleanly. Puck cleared up. Meekins to McAllister. McAllister shot, scores! Nicholas McAllister found the open spot short side. Rockets take the lead 5-4 with 18:30 left in the third period. Rockets came to play now. The always dangerous Nicholas McAllister found that little hole. Besides the 2 pucks, got it short side. Unbelievable. If you were a betting man, you would have bet that on Bet365. That was a plus 1,500 to get 3 goals in a minute and 30 seconds to start the third and take the lead. Coverly in his own zone. Over to Pendray. Or Fogarty, sorry. Puck thrown out front by Spokane. Pyatt couldn't keep it in. Pyatt looking for Brown. Brown has it. Brown goes around McAllister. Brown It's bumped by Riddell, but Riddell takes the worst of it. Fogarty tried to make a pass, but Hyatt intercepts. Puck down to Brown. Brown takes a shot. It goes high and wide. Hyatt at the blue line, dumps it deep. Meekins. Puck comes out front, deflected. Macklin couldn't keep it into the line. Puck is cleared out. I see a lot of comments. We'll get to them for the next break. Fogarty gets it to Coverly. Macklin dumps it down. Fogarty has it. Fogarty up the middle. Picked off there by Presley. Presley tries to get it to Farnworth, but Coverly intercepts. Puck goes deep. Wise looks to pick it up. Brown gets to the line. Nugent's covering. Chips it in. Farnworth gets it to Brown. Brown shoots it. Poitras deflects it out of play. Let's take a look at these comments here. We got a woo from Angie Simis here. Kim Fogarty, she's ringing that bell. Got another woo from Angie Simis here. And another comment there, Karen Murray. Cheering on the Rockets. Way to go, Rockets. Damker to Presley. Presley takes a shot. It goes wide. Scott pokes at it. Wise keeps it in. Wise loses possession. It comes out. They dump it in and it hits Scott's shin pad. Smith picks it up. Smith drops it for Scott. Hits the linesman. Comes out to the neutral zone. Nugent takes a look. Gets it to Smith. She deflects it in. Scott in a race with Damker, but Damker gets there first. Damker around the net with some speed. Damker goes wide. Damker back pressure by Nugent. Loses possession. Pendre knocks it over. Stolen by Rude. Rude takes a shot. Blockered away by Poitras. Puck's behind in the half boards. Rude dumps it deep. Vanderpool steps in. Pressured by Nugent and Smith. Puck comes out. Smith picks it up. Smith looks up the middle and it comes out. Picked off by Scott. Scott tries to go wide. Can't get possession. Scott kicks it back to his own zone. Nice little pass to Lalonde, who was looking for Hoodless. Went too far. Intercepted by Vanderpool. Right there to Marchand. Marchand tries to cut in. He can't. Goes back to Razakowski. Razakowski gets it down to Marchand. Hughes makes a move. Gets it to Day. Day crosses the line. Day takes a shot. Saved by Ouimet. Puck goes high to the corner. Hughes around behind the net for Hoodless, or for Day. Day, bank pass to Konings. Konings shoots just wide of the net. Hits the referee. Razakowski, puck goes to Hoodless. Oh, Hoodless just fans on his shot. Moss is there. Pressured by by Hoodless. Hughes takes a shot. Almost beat him short side. Rebound sitting there. Day takes a shot covered up by Ouimet. Lots of pressure by the Rockets. 47 shots for the Rockets, 18 for Spokane. This is the type of style that you're used to seeing where the Rockets outshoot the opponent. Meekins wins the draw to Mooring. Mooring to Fogarty. Fogarty shoots. Glove save by Ouimet. Once again, folks, make sure you like the stream today. It helps your friends and family find the stream. Simiser tried to throw it out front. And also make sure you subscribe and click the notifications bell so you can be notified every time we go live. Like when we did the impromptu raffle draw, as Steve Taylor had an issue with Instagram. So Kelowna Hockey Streams is here to put it on live. Meekins wins it back to Coverly. Coverly takes a shot, saved by Ouimet. Meekins on the draw, going up against Brown. Mooring loses the puck. It goes deep, picked up by Brown. Brown kicks it, looking for Macklin, stolen. Mooring to Simister. Simister gets hooked up, still has the puck, gets it back to Fogarty. Fogarty takes a shot, deflected by Meekins and out of play. Great possession there by the Rockets. Eakins gets the puck over to Fogarty. Fogarty to Mooring. Mooring back to Fogarty. Fogarty walks the line, throws it deep. Sinister on the half boards. Cuts to the middle. Gets it back to Coverley. Coverley takes a shot, blocked by Rude. Macklin turns it over right to Mooring. Mooring takes a shot, saved by Ouimet. That's 50 shots now for the Rockets. Ouimet has been sharp. .90 save percentage. Day wins the draw. Tried to get it to Riddell, but stolen by Wise. Bucks down low. McAllister steals. Brown looks cross ice. It goes to Smith. Smith feeling pressure from Damker. Smith in the corner. Rude's there. Rude looks to steal. Damker's out front. He turns it over. McAllister looking for Riddell on the stretch, but a little too far ahead was Riddell. So it is offside on the two-line pass now, so we'll be back into the Rocket zone. Once again, this is in Kamloops here. They got these really shrunken neutral zones. This is a small rink. Day in it on the draw. Gets it over to Pendre. Pendre backhands it. Far side. Gets it to Riddell. Smith picks it up. Smith back to Pendre. Pendre tries to go to Riddell. Wise gets there, clears it out. Smith picks it up. Smith to Pendre. Pendre up the middle, deflects in. Ouimet plays it. He can shoot the puck too. He tries to clear it. Smith under pressure. Gets it to Fogarty, but there was a hand pass. I guess it was deflected by a Rockets glove. So face-off is going to be in the Rocket zone. Face off to the right of Poitras. Face off won by Spokane. Shot from the line. Kick saved by Poitras. Puck to the line. Razakowski or Presley takes a shot. Glove saved by Poitras. 13:06 remaining. Vanderpool and Nugent on the draw. Vanderpool wins it back to Presley. Presley takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Konings couldn't get there. Petlovani, the 6'3" player, shoots it wide. Puck poked at the line. Vanderpool. Kept in. That was Wise. Gets it down to Marchand. Marchand looking for Presley. Presley takes the shot, blocked. Puck's sitting there. Marchand to Vanderpool. It goes wide. Marchand down low. Petlovani, he gets bumped. Puck cleared out front. Covered up by Poitras dangerously. Whistle goes. 12:22 remaining. Shots sitting at 50 for Kelowna, 20 for Spokane. Day has a stolen shot high over the net by Spokane. Right to Simister. Simister. Far side to Mooring. Mooring looks for Day. Moss intercepts. Day is there. Puck goes to the corner. Brown has it. Brown with some speed. Makes a move on Fogarty. Shot, save, rebound. Got a tripping call to Fogarty. Oh, I left the penalty kill banner up there, so I guess we're on a penalty kill right now. Folks Audio penalty kill. Got an event coming up. Need some sound equipment, lighting equipment, staging equipment. You're going to see Dan Fogarty, Folks Audio. Face off to the right of Poitras. Shot by Brown over the net. Pyatt steps in. Pyatt behind the net. Tries to get up front. It gets deflected down low. Damker. Puck goes back to the line. Pyatt to Damker. Damker shot. Save Poitras. Rebound save Poitras. Smith gets it. Clears it. Brown keeps it in. Back to Smith. Smith tries to clear. Hits Damker. Those are ones she's got to go off the glass and out. But that's all right. She'll learn. Day clears it down. Takes a hit in the process. Ouimet stops it. Puck goes up to Damker. Damker looking for Brown, but Konings is there and just fires it right back down. Pyatt forced to go back and pick it up. Pyatt gets it over to Farnsworth, or to Damker. Damker to Pyatt. Pyatt dumps it in right to Lalonde. Lalonde has it, and he fires it right down the ice. To the left of Ouimet. Ouimet's forced to play it. Cleared to Wise. Wise over to Brown. Brown seam pass. Konings picks it off and puts it back in, but not deep. Brown skates onto it. Brown throws it to the middle, or Vanderpool throws it to the front. Nobody's there. Puck is cleared and outside by Douglas. Macklin just dumps it in. Lalonde blocks it. Lalonde fires it up the middle. That was dangerous, but Konings recovers and fires it down. For some reason, the D like to clear the puck up the middle. Should be off the glass and out. Maybe I'm old school, and that's what I believe in. Macklin to Vanderpool. Vanderpool goes wide, goes around Smith, loses it in the corner, throws it to the front. McAllister intercepts, tries to backhand, and it is kept in at the line by Macklin. Macklin shoots, hits McAllister. Brown throws it far side, intercepted by Fogarty. Penalty is now over. Fogarty leads the rush. Over to McAllister. Shot, glove save by Ouimet. 9:38 remaining. 9:42 remaining. 5-4 Rockets. For those that tuned in late, the Rockets were down by 2 going into the period. It was a 4-2 game for Spokane. First shift of the game, the Rockets tied it up. 2 goals. And then second shift of the game, McAllister took the lead. So 3 goals in 90 seconds. And that's the difference in the game right now. But plenty of time left. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. Marchand has it. Gets bumped by Hoodless. Hoodless goes far side to Hughes. Hughes. Line pass back to Carberly. Nobody there. Hughes is there. Hughes throws it up the middle. That's dangerous. But Rockets recover. Fogarty looks to clear. He does. Nugent gets it to Hoodless. Hoodless spins, gets bumped, has the puck stolen by Rude. Mooring. Puck is dumped in by Rude. Smith goes back for it. Smith pressured by Marchand. Hoodless steps down. Hoodless gets bumped by Marchand. Marchand comes up with the puck, but Nugent's there. Nugent gets it to Mooring. Mooring. Bank pass for Hoodless. Hoodless has it. Tries to step around his man, Pyatt, but he couldn't. Macklin recovers and steals. Day intercepts. Looks for Mooring. Mooring backhand. Saved by Ouimet. Dangerous opportunity for the Rockets there in the narrow 2-on-1. 8:28 remaining. It's a 5-4 game. Somebody's got some food here. It smells good. Day wins the draw right back to Smith. Smith throws it to the front of the net. Saved by Ouimet. Kenny covers up on the rebound. Rockets win the draw again. Day to Mooring to Pendray to Smith. Back to Day. Day dumps it deep. Sinister behind the net. Stops, looks out front. Right to Day. Day shoots just wide. Picked up by Wise. Wise pressured by Sinister. Puck goes back to Presley to Wise. Wise rims it around to Farnworth, but he misses. Smith takes a shot, blocked. Smith steps in. Puck is cleared out. Pendray recovers. Picks it up. Pendray leaves it for Smith. Smith Pokes it to Day. Day to Mooring. Mooring chips it into the corner. Simister goes after it. Simister throws it to Day. Day shoots. Fan. Simister again out front. Day shoots. Puck goes to the corner. Wise. Over to Presley. Presley rims it around. Koning steps in, takes a shot. Hits Vanderpool. Stuck in his equipment. Whistle goes. 7:28 remaining. 5-4 Rockets. Shots 54-22. Meekins wins the draw, but intercepted by Spokane. That was Damker. Meekins is there now. Scott chops at it. Brood flicks it to the corner. Brown picks it up, throws it to the front. Deflects right to Damker. Damker back to Moss. Moss tries to go deep, but intercepted by Konings. Konings tried a back pass, but missed it. Meekins chips it out. It goes down. Moss gives chase. Rockets are offside. Razakowski turns it over to Scott, but Douglas couldn't handle it. Konings over to Lalonde. Lalonde to Scott. He just deflects it in. Douglas gives chase. Razakowski goes to pick it up. Gets it to Moss. Moss looking for Vanderpool or Damker. Puck cleared to the line. Moss still has it. Takes a shot just wide of the net. Cubberly. Bank pass to Pendre. Pendre to McAllister. McAllister to Scott. Scott takes a shot. Another glove save by Ouimet. 6:15 remaining. It's a 1-goal game. Must be 8:45 because we got 20 viewers online now. Folks waking up. For those just tuning in, Rockets were down 4-2 going into the period. Scored 3 goals in a minute and 30 seconds and are now up 5-4. So Rockets trying to put the Chiefs away, but they're not giving up. It's been a hard-fought game for the Rockets, managing some adversity. Macklin tries to make a pass, intercepted by Cubberly. Macklin gets it back. Over to Pyatt. Pyatt deflects it, down the ice it goes. Cubberly looks to pick it up, rims it around. McAllister drops it deep. Pendre picks it up. Pendre rims it around and out into the neutral zone. Macklin fires it in, hits one of his players, and it will be offside. That was Pet Levani that took the shot. Like I said, I met Pet Levani last night, really nice kid. He wanted me to tell everybody on our feed that he's 6'3". He's number 44. He's the smallest guy on their team, so he's known as a 6'3" Pet Levani. Hughes to Smith to Konings. Konings back to Smith. Smith throws it up the middle to Hyatt. Hyatt takes a shot off the crossbar. Dangerous play by the Rockets. You can't be throwing the puck around in the middle of the ice in your own zone at a 1-goal game. It's got to be off the boards and out. Coach Pendre didn't like that. Changes up the D. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Draw one by Brown. Lalonde has it. Kept in by Hyatt. Thrown to the front to Brown. Brown takes a shot, blockered away by Poitras. Hyatt in the corner, bumped by Lalonde. Puck goes around. Mooring picks it up. Throws it to the point. Macklin keeps it in. Macklin takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Rebound. Cleared by Cubberly. Cubberly skates it up. Rockets with a 4-on-2. Cubberly fumbles. Turnover. Now we got a 2-on-1 potentially. Shot by Brown, saved by Poitras. Brown has it stolen. Whistle goes. Got an injured player down at the Spokane line. I'm not sure what happened. It looks like Macklin's hurt. Hopefully he's okay. You don't like to see players injured. appears to be okay. He's skating off on his own to the bench. It's good to see. So 4:39 left here, third period. It's a 5-4 game. The ref's talking about something. Face off outside. Brown going up against Day. Brown wins it. Puck cleared into the Rocket zone. Konings rims it around. Mooring's there. Puck comes out. Simister gives chase. So does Day. Day has Simister with him. 2-on-1. Day shot. Saved by Oymet. Puck cleared. Comes out to the neutral zone. Pendray gets it. Tries to dump it in. Picked off by Farnworth. Pendray gets it again. Pendray throws it to Day up the middle. Deflects in. Hyatt intercepts. Hyatt throws it towards the net. Farnworth was there. Simister lifts the stick of Brown. Puck cleared. Down the ice it goes right to Oymet. He's forced to play it. Wise picks it up behind his net. Presley looking for a seam pass. Stolen by Day. Puck dumped back in. Douglas gives chase. Puck in the corner. Presley makes a move. Throws out to the middle to Rude. Smith pressures him. Smith off the boards, hits the linesman. Day is there. Day off the boards to Scott. Scott to Douglas. Douglas just missed it. Razakowski couldn't get going. Puck is shot back in. 3:19 left. Presley pressured. Meekins is there, just throws it back in. Picked off by Presley. Douglas just dumps it in. Rockets trying to kill the clock out. Razakowski. Rude has it stolen, but they recover. Rude gets it again. Meekins is there. Rude banks it around Coverley. Rude takes a shot high and wide. Moss looks to keep it in. Douglas hits him, but that's going to be a penalty. Boarding to Douglas with 2:42 remaining. Rockets going to Fogues Audio penalty kill. So if you got an event coming up, need some sound equipment, staging, lighting, contact Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. Big kill coming up here for the Rockets. 2:42 left, 1-goal game. McAllister and Riddell out there. Face off one to the corner. Ballon backhands it to the line. Kept in by Pyatt to Brown. Brown over to Pyatt. Pyatt down low to Damker, or to Vanderpool. Back to Pyatt. Pyatt to Brown. Brown takes a shot, blocked by his own player Rude. Puck is cleared out. Brown looking for Rude, leaves it for Vanderpool. Vanderpool has it, he goes wide. McAllister's there to knock it off his stick, goes back to Brown. Pyatt gets it to Brown. Brown takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Damker tries to keep it in, has possession. Far side to Brown. Brown takes a shot, rebound, sitting there. Another save. Puck clear down the ice. Pyatt picks it up. Goes up to Rude. Rude loses it to Smith. Smith stick handles, gets it to Day. Day gets it out. Pyatt gets it to Rude. Rude makes a move, gets it to Hyatt. Hyatt over to Vanderpool. Chiefs pull their goalie, so it's a 6-on-4. Damker to Brown. Brown hits Day's skate. Hyatt is there. Koning steps up, looks to clear. Brown makes a move, shot, hits the outside of the net. Brown to the front, poked by Meekins. Pyatt keeps it in. Meekins looks to clear. Can't, kept in by Brown. Smith pressured, picked up by Rude. Rude has it. Rude takes a look, throws it far side to Brown. Brown takes a shot off the post. Meekins is there. Can't clear. Pyatt down to Brown. Smith trips him up. Pyatt Throws it out front. Damker drops Konings. Puck's behind the net. Banged at. Puck's going wide. Sitting there. Meekins tries to clear. Konings gets it out to the half boards and just fires it down. Hits the skate of Pyatt. Douglas was there. Far side to Rude. Rude goes deep in the corner. Pressured by Smith. Puck thrown out front. Swatted at. Poitras couldn't cover it up. Puck cleared to the line. Pyatt shoots it wide. Konings tries to pin it on the boards. Puck thrown out front. Can't handle it. Damker shoots. And it's over. The Rockets win. They're going to the finals at 1 o'clock at Valley View. Big comeback for the Rockets. 5-4 is your final. Final shot count 57-27. Unreal. If you were a betting man, you would have won big bucks on that 3 goals in 1 minute and 30 seconds to start the period. So 1 o'clock, folks, we'll be live at Valley View Arena for the final. I'm not sure who we're playing, probably Trail. We'll find out shortly. That means to look out for the next game, as Jeff McCoggin will be walking around the arena looking for fans of the game. You could be featured on the broadcast. We got a comment here from Karen Murray 7048. We got a big win. That is a big win. Rockets shake hands. I don't know if they're going to have a player of the game presentation today or not, but we'll stick around. Angie Simister 8514 says, Yahoo, great third period Rockets. It sure was. Players line up. We'll see the player of the game presentations. All right, there is no player of the game presentations here. I guess the tournament committee couldn't afford the $2 player of the game award for the finals or semifinals. So we'll see everybody at 1 o'clock here for the gold. I'm not going to call it the gold medal game, but it is the final for the consolation bracket. So it is the 9th place game. So we'll see you.